What's going on? What's going on? Alright, you know what time it is and you know what rhyme it is. As usual, I'm your host A6. We are basically traveling through the roads at this current time. It's kind of late, but as everybody knows who've been watching the channel, been having some auto issues, so you know, this is the time I'm doing videos right now. And just what happens that on the east coast of Baltimore, Maryland, it gets dark crazy early, so that's the reason why it's dark. Hopefully it lighten up a little bit. All right, so anyway, yeah, what I wanted to basically talk about was this December 21st. How can I mess that date up? December 21st. Everybody's talking about it on Black Twitter pretty much, and they're saying that pretty much on December 21st, it's supposed to be the end of an age according to the Mayan calendar. Now, hear me out. The Mayan calendar said it was 2012, but they said it technically is 2012 right now because of all the set your clock back an hour, set your clock forward, the time rearrangements and all the days, leap years and all that stuff pretty much pushed it back by a whole lot of years, which basically would say that right now we're in the age right before Aquarius. So with that said, it's supposed to be a shift in consciousness. And a lot of black people are talking about on Black Twitter, we're supposed to get superpowers when it's supposed to be a solstice or something like that. So it's going to be, Jupiter is supposed to be stupid close to Saturn, if I'm not mistaken. And it's supposed to align. And it's been theorized that if Jupiter were to ignite somehow and turn into an actual new sun, then that would wake up a whole lot of kind of sleeping powers, if you would. So I had a few other people were saying that we're getting a DNA upgrade. Our DNA is about to get altered by the new sun, by the planet Jupiter igniting. And once that happens, we're going to be able to do things we weren't able to do before. What the fuck is this guy doing? People in Maryland are horrible drivers. So anyway, yeah, so we'll be able to do a whole lot of different things we weren't able to do before it happened. And people are ecstatic about it, man. A lot of people are feeling pretty good about it. I've heard cats saying that it's not going to be just on the 21st. All of a sudden, we're going to be able to do Super Saiyan type shit. They were saying that it's going to, some people are saying it's going to take some time. But it is going to be slow increments of like more and more awakening of our abilities. I mean, this is all theory though. Like I've heard, I haven't done any reading myself on it particularly, but I've listened to a lot of people who are really deep in the spiritual and the metaphysical world, who do things with crystals and stuff like that, and a lot of them believe in that kind of stuff. I think there's some truth to it, man. Honestly, I think the best way to go about the world is to look for truth in everything, because I think everything has a certain amount of truth in it. And I think all this knowledge is scattered all over the place, so it's hard for you to piece everything together. You can't find everything just by studying one thing. I don't believe that's how it works. I believe it's a situation where you have to pretty much look in different areas. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just looking in different areas of the world, listening to different people and seeing what their output is on things. And I'm pretty much seeing what they got to say. And hey, man, I'm enjoying the journey so far. I'm enjoying the journey. And if you go on it too, I would suggest you doing the same thing, man. But yeah, take a look at different areas and find different truths. Don't be dissuaded by just one source. But it is fun to watch though, because Black Twitter, everybody knows though, when Black Twitter gets a hold of something, they make that shit very funny and interesting. Like, yo, people are talking about like what they're gonna do with their powers. I saw one power of that show The Boys, the Homelander, where he was beating that guy up in that one scene, and they had a picture of Homelander standing over this guy, knocked the fuck out, some fat white guy knocked out, and they had a caption that said, "When December 21st happens, this is what I'm doing." They had a picture that the picture said me over top of Homelander, and it said George Zimmerman over top of a knocked out white dude. That shit was crazy, funny as hell though. But I mean, you know, it's fucking hilarious, man. So yes, I've been doing some reading about it and listening about it and stuff like that. You know, people theorize that you know, Jupiter's probably about to do some ill shit, and they're not telling us about it. Some people even believe that the 21st is tied into these vaccines and it's tied into this COVID scare. They were saying they're making this whole shit up and basically running it into the ground and keep you in fear, keep your conscious level lowered, and then hit you with these injections, boom, give you that coronavirus vaccine. The next thing you know, you're stuck where you are. Can't go, you can't ascend. You got your mind stuck. So, hey, man, Always good to listen. But yeah, so what do you guys think about it so far? How do you feel about December 21st? I want to hear from people that aren't white, aren't black also. What do white people think about this? What does everybody think about it? I'm welcome to hear everything you guys got to say about it. I think it's interesting though, so I want to hear different people's opinions. Meanwhile, I'm going to keep it pushing. I will holler at you guys later. Peace out.